In this video, I'm going to talk about how I got a working Arri Alexa Classic for $250. Now, first of all, before I get into this, let me know if you enjoyed this type of content. This is going to be a fully unedited video, pretty much just me having a conversation with you guys rather than a more chopped up, shorter video. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of video, and also I might, repeat what I say, but I just want to try this out. Just let me know what you think, if you want me to do this again, or if this is a bad idea and if I should just keep doing what I've typically done, just regular edited videos. But either way, if you haven't seen it already, you definitely check out my Arri Alexa series before watching this. I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably have, but if you're interested in this video and you clicked on this and you haven't seen that, you have to go watch that first because this will have a lot of spoilers and it's an awesome series. So I'm going to link that down below if you have not seen that yet. And if you have, then you already know what I'm talking about. I bought 5 broken Arri Alexas for $1,250. And spoiler alert again, if you haven't watched the series yet, quick click off this. But I fixed one of them with all the parts that were included. I did, buy tools and other parts that were somewhat related, like batteries, lenses, and stuff like that, lens mount. That stuff didn't come with the Arri Alexas, but essentially everything I used to get one of these up and running and working was just parts from the other Alexas. So I paid $1,250 for 5 Arri Alexas, $250 each, and got a working one out of that. So essentially, I'm just gonna start from the beginning, how I ended up getting these. I might do, another one of these videos just talking about like the whole process of fixing them or something like that. But this is just how I, got my hands on these, how I purchased these cameras. So, to start from the beginning, I'm a YouTuber. I do camera reviews. I do, just any camera gear, I guess, in general, reviews. And so I'm constantly buying and selling camera gear, that I make videos about. Essentially how I do things is, let's say I want to review a Canon M50. Typically I'd buy that used, save some money on it. Even if I can get it new, I typically buy it used because again, I'm a content creator first. I do other video work and photo work, but essentially, instead of talking about all the stuff that I use to, create these films that I do, I'm a YouTuber, so I buy stuff specifically to review, and then afterwards, if I like it, I might keep it. Not only if I like it, but I might keep it if I plan to get more use out of it, or I might just sell it to, put that money back into more equipment to review. So that's how I do things typically. And I've been in the market for an Arri Alexa Classic for a while because it's one of the lowest priced digital Arri Alexas, or one of the lowest priced I think in total, even including the film Arri Alexas. The Alexa Classic is pretty much the cheapest Arri camera you can get your hands on, and it's still a phenomenal camera. So I've been in the market for one of them for a while now, for a few years. And so what I'll typically do is go on eBay when I'm looking for a new camera or piece of equipment to review. I'll go on eBay and I'll pretty much search through either like lowest priced and just see ones that might have some damage or like a little scuff and scratches that I don't worry about for my reviews, but I'll save a lot of money on them. So one day I was just looking through a bunch of different cameras, and I searched up Arri Alexa or Arri or something like that, something kind of broad. And I just went to either newly listed or lowest price. I think it was newly listed. And I just see this picture of these 5, it was just these stacked up cameras. I forget what the title was actually called, but it was, a lot of 5 broken Arri Alexa cameras or something like that. And it was sort of broad. It pretty much just, the listing said that some power on, some don't. Really, any of the functionality of these is unknown. So it was fairly broad in that sense, but of course it was listed for parts. It wasn't misleading in any way. It was just a very broad, you know, it looked like someone just had these cameras from somewhere and they just wanted them all gone because, you know, they took up too much space or something. So just bundled them all together. There were some parts sitting on the table in front of the cameras too. It was just all this stuff bundled together, stacked up on top of each other. And, you know, how my mind works, that just instantly intrigued me. And, you know, right away I went and clicked on it. See what it was about, looked into it, and, you know, I knew that this was an awesome opportunity, you know, not only to have 5 Arri Alexas that I can hopefully fix, even with my fairly limited, you know, fixing and skills with that sort of thing. I knew that this was pretty much the perfect opportunity for content and to hopefully possibly get an Arri Alexa, you know, for a low price that I can make content about, and then flip and hopefully make some money on eventually. That was my thought process. So they were up for sale for $1,500, which is already a very low price. That's $300 per Alexa, you know, with some other spare parts thrown in there. Already an amazing price. But there's already also a bunch of watchers on the listing. And I knew at that price, I was pretty worried that this was just gonna sell, like, you know, any second. I mean, really any time it could have sold if somebody saw this and realized the potential, you know, that it possibly had. And, you know, after talking to, you know, girlfriend, friends and stuff, just bringing up the idea, you know, I knew it was a good idea. I was reluctant to spend $1,500 on broken cameras. But, you know, we finally pretty much decided I have to do this. You know, after talking to everyone, realizing the potential of this, I knew I had to find a way to get these. I knew I had to do this, but I was so worried that, you know, they were just gonna sell, and that this, I mean, I can't say once in a lifetime, but this sort of thing, I mean, this is a once in a long, long time type of opportunity here. So, you know, I'm not here to talk about the morality of this, but I ended up messaging the seller on eBay and told them that I'm a YouTuber and that I want to buy these to make, you know, a video about trying to fix one of them, or try to fix, you know, however many I could. And they ended up finding out, well, I gave the name of my YouTube channel. They found my YouTube channel. Through that, they found my email, which is, you know, in my About section of my YouTube channel. And they emailed me, said they loved the idea, and said that they could do $1,250 for these cameras. And, you know, I was pretty put with that. $1,250 is $250 per camera, which is unbelievable. So I instantly, you know, I said, yes, of course, you know, I can do that. Let me know when you can ship them out. You know, I'll send you the money, whatnot. And it took them a while to respond again. I don't remember how long it took at this point. I'm sure if you watch the videos, it's in the actual series. But the listing was still on eBay for, you know, a day or 2 days or something. The listing was still up on eBay while I was waiting for them to respond. You know, they said they would do it, but, you know, who knows if it sells before I ended up paying for it. They might just say, well, you know, they technically got to it first, that sort of thing. So it was a big waiting game, but everything ended up working out there. You know, they responded, I paid them, they took it off eBay, and I received the cameras, and, you know, all was well there. So that's essentially the story of how I ended up getting these cameras. Yeah, and the rest is history from there. You know, so far I've gotten a lot of content out of them. I mean, I still have a bunch laying around here. I'm still figuring out the final steps to this project. But yeah, that's essentially how I got these cameras. Now, this isn't a tutorial how to get these for this cheap. This is a once in, I don't know, a long time. This is a once in many year opportunity. So again, this isn't like a sort of thing of how you can get Arri Alexas for cheap. This is just, you know, I just wanted to talk about my story, how it happened to me. It was a pretty crazy experience and one of those opportunities that I'm so glad I didn't pass it up. I don't know if I ever would have, let myself or I don't know if I ever would have forgiven myself if I wouldn't have gone through with this. I mean, especially after just seeing everything that's happened afterwards. I mean, the amount of support I've gotten, the amount my channel has grown from this project has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's about it though. That is the story behind how I bought a working Arri Alexa for $250. Pretty insane. But yeah, that's it for this video. So if you like this type of content, this conversational type of uncut content, let me know. I can talk about more, aspects of this project, or I don't know, just anything. Just let me know. Otherwise, I can just keep doing the usual type of stuff. But that's it for that. Check out my main channel if you, haven't seen the Arri Alexa series, or if you just haven't checked out my main channel or subscribed to it. Go subscribe there. Subscribe to this channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. And leave a comment, if you enjoyed this type of content. And that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.